Dojima network, of course, presents Blockathon. We have some interesting presentations coming up, 5 in number, approximately 10 minutes each.
I represent Cercle. I'm program manager for Cercle, and we've been building Web3 based waste management solutions. So you guys might wonder why waste management requires Web3. Why do we need to bring in Web3 into the ecosystem? So this is where the problem started. So if you see the global waste management ecosystem, there are only 10% of the plastics are getting recycled. The reason being they are not collected segregatedly, or they get mixed up with the food waste, which gets spoiled and it reaches the landfill. Only 12% of the plastics are actually getting recycled. So this position in India is too high is because there is no much of awareness. And even though we have awareness, there are many government-related programs like Swachh Bharat Mission and so on, which really do focus on creating awareness for the people, but there is no proper, a motivation from the people's side. So considering all these problem statements, we thought that why don't we try a new angle, why don't we give a colorful angle to waste management so that everyone will start looking at it in a different way. So that is how we started this, and we came up with a solution. First thing, we thought we will launch a NFT series, which is Meta Bins NFT. So this NFT is actually a phygital. So since we work for waste management, the physical product is nothing but the IoT-enabled bin. So this trash bin is deployed across India, and everyone who disposes of the waste using this bin will be rewarded. So instead of punishing the citizens for not taking wrong decisions or for not taking any step, we thought why don't we incentivize them so that they can provide, they can take sustainable actions. So that is how we started this, and this Meta Bins is pegged for IoT-enabled bin, which is 1:1 ratio, and that is dedicatedly focused for collection of segregated waste. So from there, we will be able to track the collection data of so that any brands can purchase these bins and can deploy them across the country for the segregated collection. So that is how we started this, and we also provide a complete solution. Right now, nobody knows what happens to the water bottles that lies around in this building. As soon as we are done with the program or the event, these bottles are collected right from the housekeeping. They go to the municipal solid waste. They are actually not segregated at all. Okay, they get into the dump like a landfill, and that goes into a landfill, and that they are not recycled properly. So this is where our MetaBin will help solve the problem. So what it basically does is it will allow it will authenticate the bin's closure lid through the barcodes. So whenever a person scans the barcode of the bottle, and if it identifies that it is a PET bottle, then it allows the user to dispose it off. And then we do have an application that is connected to the bins, so where any user can check where the bins are located, and they can go and throw the trash. So this way they will be getting instant cash back on their wallet. So these are the main key stakeholders in the ecosystem. So if you see here, waste generators, which is industries, brands, and then consumers who generate municipal solid waste, and then we have waste collectors who are rack pickers, who are the waste warriors who actually does the major work here. So to ease all those people, what we did is we have created a decentralized application where the waste generators, waste collectors, recyclers can interact in a seamless way. And we also provide we also use technologies like dynamic NFT to showcase the proof of recycling. So say for example, anyone claims that a product is 100% recycled. When they implement our solution, they'll know that it is 100% recycled by providing them the proof of the entire value chain. So right from its source, say for example, if a plastic bottle is collected from a meta bin somewhere in Kanyakumari or somewhere in Delhi or Bangalore, anywhere. So right from there, we will know which collector had picked up and which recycler had recycled it, and then finally who had made that into yarn and who manufactured into a t-shirt. So this entire traceability is captured on the go, so that I mean everyone can claim that when they say it is 100% recycled, they can prove with the fact that it is verifiable on the blockchain. So this is the solution which is very essential right now. The reason why we wanted to choose this project at this point of time is because many of the brands, so say for example, I don't know if you are familiar with a concept called extended producer's responsibility. So in waste management, our central control board, Central Pollution Control Board, CPCB, has mandated a policy which is common for all types of producers who produce packaging materials, right? So, say for example, PET bottles or your Lay's chips and other chips packets. All these packaging items, the producers who use these packaging items are mandated to collect these waste from the environment. So this is something mandated across the world, and India also has mandated it. So now industries are spending millions of dollars, but they don't have any clue whether the waste has been actually removed from the landfill and have been pushed for recycling, and is there any traceability or is there any proof whether the particular material has been recycled. So this is where we position our product, our decentralized application, which provides the data right from the trader, from where it has collected, and then it goes to the recycler, and from there it goes to the retail manufacturer. And the QR codes, we use QR codes, and we also use NFC tags to solve the on-chain real-time data sharing. And and we also have upcycle product marketplace built in within our application to showcase the upcycle products. So any user who wants to purchase something, they can actually purchase using the application itself. I mean, the rewards that they collect by throwing the trash, that itself will be sufficient for them to buy products like caps, t-shirts, and so on. So say for example, I'll tell you one, by tokenizing waste, what we are actually doing is we are kind of making it like a barter system. So say for example, anywhere a person is throwing PET bottles, they are in return they're going to get some kind of token or in a cash format. So this is what we are planning to do. The UI UX is a keen focus that we have here, because majority of the users that we are addressing are basically illiterate. They don't know what is Web 2, they don't know what is Web 3. So our idea behind this UI is to make it very simple, where any trader or any waste collector can easily use this. So our business model has, these are the ways where we generate revenue. So one is the industrial waste management. So every industries have their pre-consumer waste, which can be channelized through our application for end-to-end traceability. And then we have extended producers responsive, which I shared you a couple of minutes back. And then we have the marketplace, which is for upcycle products, that's PEPA. And then the NFTs and the subscription model for using the application. So since we have tokenized everything, even the plastic credits and carbon credits are also being tokenized. So any brand that gets tied up with us, they will be getting incentivized in terms of plastic credits and carbon credits. So these are the two major, major segment in the climate change industry, which require, which pulls in a lot of billion-dollar industry. So that's one thing, and these are the samples of products that we manufacture. So our value proposition is that we focused on capturing the packaging materials. So say for example, we are already a 2-year-old company where we have created a Web2 application called Scrap Market, and there we were able to connect the recyclers and then the traders. So we already have 10,000 plus active users who uses our application. So now our migration is to make them transition from Web 2 to Web 3 with a simplified UI UX, so that they are good to go in. I mean, they support the ecosystem by doing their part. So here, so the other thing is the recent updates, the recent milestones. What we have done is we have paired up with Coimbatore government and have launched a small event for deploying our real trash bins in the real world. And then we also have partnered with a major brand which will be announced soon, and where we are placing trash bins, the IoT enabled bins in Coimbatore and few of them in Bangalore as well. So you might see these kind of meta bins across malls somewhere in your hometown, right? So you guys can use this and gain some rewards. So by implementing our solution, we as CircleX, we will be able to achieve 8 of the 17 sustainable goals. So this is the focus area that we are committed, and we are soon planning to have a soft launch of our application and a hard launch of the IoT enabled bin. So that's the pitch that I have for the day. Do you have any questions? Yeah. So right now we are piloting with the existing barcode that they have.
Okay.
With one particular packaging material, which is very common in the existence, which is the plastic PET bottles.
Fair.
So the first set of 100 bins, which we are launching right now, it's a test pilot project with a major brand, and there we are using only the barcode. So this barcode across India, if you say for example, if it is a 250 ml Bisleri bottle, that's going to have the same barcode entire India. And if it is a 500 ml of Coca-Cola bottle, then that will carry the same barcode across India. So this data is already available in public, which we have integrated with our technology. So this is the first version of the model, which is focused on collecting only the plastic PET bottles. But we are doing R&D on other types of waste material collection, such as aluminum cans, and then glass bottles, and then we also have plans for collecting the chips packets. So for these and all, we have planned for AI and ML technology to identify the material just by looking at the material. So these are few things which are currently in R&D, but for the initial launch, we are using barcodes.
Understood. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Is there any questions?